Start of narration: the storm has passed. It left behind a silence that isn't empty, but full of anticipation. Standing here on this cliff, the world feels raw, reborn. The mist below is like a sleeping ocean, and the sun, just now breaking through, paints it in hues of gold and amber. It feels like the jungle itself is breathing. A soft, steady pulse I can feel in the soles of my feet. The air moves, cool against my skin, a whisper after the roar. It carries the scent of wet earth, of new life. The earth spoke with fire. Now the wind carries its answer. It's a language I'm only just beginning to understand. Every gust, every rustle of leaves feels like a word, a phrase in a conversation that has been going on long before I arrived. There's a presence here, something ancient and knowing. It's not just air, it's a current, a force. The leaves that spiral around me aren't just falling, they're dancing. It's as if nature itself is reaching out, inviting me to listen, to truly see what's been here all along. The fury is gone, replaced by a profound, charged stillness. A promise. I start to notice things I hadn't before. The world is full of movement, but it's not random. There's a pattern, an intelligence to it. The ash from last night's fire, cold now, doesn't just scatter. It lifts from the ground, swirling into delicate, circular shapes. Like tiny grey ghosts performing a silent ritual before disappearing into the air. High above, feathers drift from the canopy. They don't fall, they are carried, held aloft by invisible hands, guided on a journey I can't predict. I reach out, my fingers tracing the path of the air. It flows between them, a river of nothingness that feels as tangible as water. There's a pressure, a soft resistance. What we cannot hold still shapes what we are. It's a paradox, isn't it? The most powerful forces are often the ones we can't see or grasp. This wind carved the mountains, shaped the trees, and now it moves through me. It's a reminder that control is an illusion. We don't command the elements, we are subject to them, part of their endless, beautiful flow. And in that realization, there isn't fear, but a strange sense of belonging. I am a part of this pattern, this unseen dance. Then it comes. A sudden, powerful gust sweeps through the clearing. It's not violent like the storm, but fierce and graceful, like a great bird descending. The branches of the ancient trees bow in unison, a deep, reverent greeting. The flames in my small fire pit flicker and dance wildly, throwing animated shadows against the walls of my shelter. The shelter itself seems to breathe, its leafy walls expanding and contracting with the motion of the air. A moment of panic flickers, the instinct to brace, to fight back. But this time, something is different. I don't resist. I walk into the center of the clearing, into the heart of the gale, and open my arms. I surrender to it. The wind wraps around me, pulling at my hair, filling my lungs. Leaves swirl around me in a vortex of green and gold. And for the first time, I don't just stand against nature, I move with it. I turn, letting the current guide me, a clumsy dance at first, then something more. It feels like letting go of a tension I didn't even know I was holding. To live is to move with the unseen. It's not about fighting the current, but learning to swim within it. The wind seems to have a will of its own, a direction. It leads me upward, along a narrow, winding path I hadn't explored before. It nudges me forward, a gentle but insistent pressure at my back. The climb is steep, but the air feels light, supportive. I emerge onto a high ridge, and the view steals my breath. Below me, the clouds roll like white-capped waves on a vast, silent ocean. I am standing on an island in the sky. The world I know, the jungle floor, the trees, the river is hidden beneath this blanket of vapor. Up here, there is only the rock, the sky, and the wind. An idea takes root, carried on the breeze itself. I find a piece of bone bleached by the sun, a length of strong vine, a hollow reed, dry and resonant. My hands work with a purpose that feels borrowed, inspired. I craft a small, simple wind chime. It's crude, imperfect, but when I hold it up, the breeze touches it, and it sings. A soft, clear, haunting note. It's a sound not made by man alone, but by a connection, a collaboration. Fire gave warmth, earth gave strength, wind gives voice. A voice to the silence, a song for the sky. Night returns to the jungle. The clouds below have thinned, revealing a world cloaked in shadow and moonlight. The stars are out, impossibly bright in the clean air, shimmering like distant embers scattered across a dark hearth. I sit near the edge of the cliff, the small wind chime singing its soft, intermittent song beside me. Each note is a conversation between the object I made and the force that moves it. It's a constant reminder of the day's discovery. I take a deep breath, and as I exhale, I watch my breath turn to mist in the cool air, caught by the wind and carried away. It scatters among the trees, merging with the night, becoming part of the air that everything here breathes. For a moment, it feels as if the jungle has breathed me back, accepting my small presence into its immense living system. I am not an intruder here. I am a part of the whole, a single note in a vast silent symphony. One man, one jungle, and the wind that weaves us all together. A final clear note from the chime echoes in the quiet, and then there is only the profound, peaceful silence of the world breathing. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you feel a connection to this story, consider following along. There's more to discover.